And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Minecraft. Feed the Beast Resurrection. Here we are in our second session. And it's cold and it's rainy and it's all really not nice outside in northern Germany here, so you know, this is a lot better than what I've going on outside my window right now. So let's go out. Yeah, I thought about it for a while and I figured I would change these out at least for oak wood. Let's plant a few oak trees around here. We have a bit of space. Do we have an axe? We do. Good. So I didn't change much. What I did change is, well, I didn't work on the world per se. I did migration over to my personal server. So it's not a single player world anymore, really. I don't plan on doing multiplayer with this. But I want it to be online to reduce load on my personal PC and also to have a backup in case something happens to my personal computer. We still have the world safe. So, well, actually I wanted saplings from this. Come on. I really wish they had fast leaf decay on this, but oh well. What can you do? So the first part of the series should be up by now, but I don't expect many comments on that yet because it's, you know, the very first series on my channel, the very first video ever. So it's gonna be slow for a while, and that's fine. Until you guys watch this series and start commenting on it, I'm just gonna do my thing here. I figured, is this oak? Yeah. I figured what we can do is we can build a really nice wooden hut out of the headquarters we have right there, out of our base camp, our little room. And once we have that, we can extend this gradually while we build up our industry and our resources. And what was that? Coffee beans, nice. And once we are done building up a little bit, we can make that into a dock. And from the dock we can either build other buildings around it, or we can venture out, search for new land, new territory to conquer. Well, conquer. I mean, I don't have Ancient Warfare installed on this, but I suppose it is an option. I was always interested in playing Ancient Warfare because it gives us a lot of interesting possibilities. However, before we do this, I probably want to play through a few of these mods here and figure out how things work. And I also can't guarantee that that's gonna work out because mod versions and conflicts and such. But I'll certainly put some research into it if you guys are interested in seeing it. Okay. Those are all oak leaves, okay. No, those are birch. Alright. From what I remember, there's a reduced chance to get loot from leaves when you pop them like this. I don't know if that's still a thing or if it was ever. I just remember hearing something like that. Oh, we have 4 oak saplings, it's plenty. Let's go over to that oak tree there, cut it down, and we should maybe have enough oak wood to... Well, it's not gonna be enough, is it? We need at least 50 or something. Okay. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Alright. Let's take these sugar canes with us, because we will need paper at some point. So we can plant them on our beach or something. Well, is this oak? No. Yeah, there's lots and lots of birch trees around here. This seems to be oak over there in the swamp biome. Awkward, there we go. Actually, since the migration I didn't set up my home waypoint, but I can see our little hut from here, so it shouldn't be a problem. I just need to stop heading out so much. Like, I can't go much further, or I wouldn't want to. Actually, what am I saying? I can just mark it like this on the map. I'm just from a time where you couldn't do that and had to hit the B button to mark your current location. There we go. Waypoint. This shader pack really does look nice. I adjusted a few things. I think the shadows should be better now. Not freaking out so much. I think it's because I still had the old sun active. This shader pack renders its own sun and its own cloud, so you have to turn them off when you use it. Not the ones the shader renders, but the ones Minecraft renders. So we have the nice ones here. Okay. Our axe is almost gone. I suppose we could make a new one. Let me just check our inventory. Yeah, we have stone with us. We just need to make a workbench, but that's not going to be a problem. There we go. Now what I'm probably going to do is I'll keep this in because it's just a bit of wood harvesting. It's not a big deal and I'm talking to you guys, but I will probably cut out the longer mining sections, or not cut them out. I would rather, we still have wood axe. I would rather, instead of cutting them out, I would rather like to make a time lapse. However, currently as a video editor, I'm using Blender, which works surprisingly great. But I still have to get used to it a bit. So video editing takes a while, and it's not so, I don't know if it's gonna give me a hard time setting up time lapses, but I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow. So yeah, that's my current plan. Time lapses for mining sections, so you guys can see what I'm doing and what's happening. Just, you know, you don't have to sit through the entire session in real time, which is a good compromise, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I really hope this takes off. Like, I didn't choose Minecraft for a game to play just because it's popular and has been popular for years on YouTube. I'm just like, I felt like playing Minecraft and sharing my videos or sharing my gameplay with people, so it's not so, it doesn't feel so futile, you know, when you build something awesome or you build up your little base and then you have it and that's all nice and shit, just nobody can see it. I don't know, I like to share stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I'm doing a let's play of this, and possibly other gameplay. I will probably make a video out of everything I'm playing just for the sake of it, you know, just for fun. See what sticks, see what you guys like, and what comes out of it. Okay, let's head back home now. I think the sun is setting anyway. And at some point, I wonder, I'll look it up in a moment. I wonder if this has the hang glider in it, or if this mod isn't here. I'm trying to remember if this was a Tinker's Construct thing, but I don't think it would be. Okay. Can we sleep already? Yeah, nice. Alright, let's fix our hut, shall we? And yes, I'm doing this too. Nobody can see it right now, but still we're gonna see it at some point when we do a lower level or something. So yeah. That's why I'm digging this out and and I want to fix the lower part here as well. Hi. We could use some additional food. There we go. And I should really make a shovel for this, but it's not that much dirt we have to dig. So for now it's gonna be alright. Even without a shovel. Yeah, well, it's winter in Germany, and winter in Germany means, well, at least in northern Germany, means that most of the time it's all murky and cold and grey and rainy. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the cold so much, I just wish it was like a normal dry cold with a lot of snow and clear sky. I prefer that to the weird, wet and rainy weather we've been having recently. But you know, we're not gonna get any snow anytime soon, global warming and stuff. Which I suppose now depends on if you believe it or not. Well, not the global warming itself, that's certainly there as scientifically proven. But more the question on how you react to that. Okay, that's it for the lower part. How are we going to... Yeah, that's exactly wrong. No, actually, no, that's wrong. Okay. Yeah, and do it like this. Here. So yeah, this is gonna be the framework. It's kind of a modular build if you want. What I'm doing, I'm drawing a framework around the rooms we're gonna build, kind of. I don't know if I'm gonna do that with every room. I guess I'm gonna do that as long as it looks good. So let's do that up here too. I don't know how it's gonna look with the birchwood, but it can't look worse than it's been like looking with this stuff. With the birch logs. Because they look terrible. Dude. Well, I mean, at least they're not my thing, but it looks kind of like a cow died on our hut or something. Okay. Yeah, we took some damage there, who cares? And up here. And up here as well. So if you have a feeling that my voice is a bit weird at times, it's because I'm not really used to commentating gameplay. As an office worker, you know, I don't really get to talk that much during the day and haven't been talking that much for years now. So I'm not used to droning on like that. Which shows in my voice. My voice is kind of a little bit weak or whatever. I'm trying to change that a little bit by doing Let's Plays. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this as well. But yeah, I hope this is gonna get better soon, but I don't even know if it's really that bad. I assume it is, but this could just be my personal perception of things. Everybody thinks their voice sounds terrible when they hear it on a recording. That's kind of normal. There we go. Yeah, this already looks a lot better, don't you think? I mean, it's still a cube, I know that, but we're gonna improve on that as well. At some point. So for now, let's make a chest, I suppose. And since we want a double chest, holy shit, how much wooden logs do we have here? Let's convert all of them. Well, I screwed that one up. Let's do that again. There. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to plant these. All of you go in there. So we have enough space for our mining operations. We're gonna merge you two. I'm gonna keep a stack of this. Gonna keep a stack of cobblestone. We're gonna keep these. Actually, let's go here. We need torches. And now I know what to do with those. Anything else we need? No, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, first things first. Let's produce some coal. And while this is working, we are going to plant some trees. Actually, we're gonna eat some food and we're gonna plant some trees. Okay. Yeah, so since this is my first Let's Play video, you'll notice a few changes from video to video here and there as I experiment with different picture and audio settings. For example, I noticed that during the encoding, or rather during the YouTube upload, the quality degraded a bit and you can't really read the top right, the text in the top right corner under the minimap very well. So I'm going to try and do a different encoding method and hope that works. And will look better. Of course, that means that uploads will take longer because we are going to encode in higher quality and hope that the YouTube recoding or whatever doesn't screw that up too much. Let's head to our mine now. Come on. And yeah, regarding the audio, for this part, I'm gonna turn down the gameplay volume a little bit and turn up the commentary. Where is our mine? Should be here somewhere. Ooh. I'm pretty sure we made a mine here somewhere. I've just had my old waypoints. But it's gonna be around here somewhere because I remember we didn't venture very far exactly. Is that coal? It's small coal ore. Alright, well, good enough. Let's grab that. Not entirely sure when it becomes big coal ore, but you know. Crushed coal ore, impure pile of coal dust. Throw into cauldron. Gregtech. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, well, I guess trees are our only coal source right now. Here's our mine. Let's mark that. Mine. All right. Let's start digging, and you'll see this in the time lapse as promised. And yeah, I'll see you when we're done here. And we're back for the moment. Sorry if I'm booming right now in comparison to before, but I just noticed that because the microphone for this session is really close to my mouth, that I've been speaking really softly, and I didn't want to do that because you guys can't hear me if I do that, and it's not very comfortable to listen to, I imagine. So, by now you probably have figured out the way I seem to mine here. This is still screwed up. Let me go into the options real quick and see if I can fix that. I think I saw an option for that at some point. Quality, custom fonts off maybe? Nope. That didn't fix it at all. Well, alright. Let's set it back to on. I have no idea. I figured it out at some point. Anyway, by now you can probably see the way I mine. I know it's not an efficient way of strip mining or anything. I don't know why there aren't any monsters around yet. It's in the middle of the night and we're playing on normal and survival. So we should see some spawns, but so far... Well, anyway. I mine 3 wide. I put torches down on both sides every 4 blocks. And I might 1 step down every time. This is like 4 or 5 high. I don't know which one yet. We'll see later, because the reason why I do this is we can either in the middle or to the left and right place steps, stone steps. Probably to the left and right we'll place stone steps so we can walk up and down quickly. And in the middle we can place a minecart track later on. So that's the reason why I do it like this. Also, if I want to do like a little platform here, because I found iron here, so we're on an iron level around here somewhere. So I placed down a little platform. I can put down my crafting bench here, maybe later a few furnaces to work with, so we don't have to run back to the base camp every time. And we can now start digging a tunnel. And you see, like, I place torches every four blocks, as I said. So with that, you can see that we have an exact 3 tile wide, 3 block wide opening to work with here. So this is gonna be one of the main shafts. And we're just gonna see if there's anything interesting on the level here. Dig in a few blocks, and if we find anything, that's good. If we don't find anything, we're gonna go deeper. So let me place down torches here to keep this bright. And I'll switch back to time-lapse and see you guys in a moment. Alright, we have found nothing. We have found a little bit of lead. And can you hear that? We're not even that deep. We're at level 44 now. And we hear lava, and I think it's coming from the volcano back there. This must be either a cavern or the lava pocket is really big. But yeah, it seems to be right next to here, which would be good I mean, it's gonna block off our mine shaft, but it's not gonna be that big of a deal because we can go left and right wherever we want. But it's gonna be interesting because we would have the lava available to use for geothermal power right from the start. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. Anyway, let's head back to base and stay outside.